Well, guys, it doesn't get more evil than when a father takes the life of his own child. This should not happen. But folks, we have a father now that is found out in New York State. Now, this man is a Canadian. He was on vacation, and I'm going to use vacation lightly here, folks. He was on vacation with his child, who is his daughter. Now, the mother and the father, they divorced back in 2019. But something's telling me, guys, that this planned trip here was probably a planned murder. This father now has found out because the police, they didn't buy his story. And now this man has been charged with second-degree murder. Now, I don't know why it's not first degree. Because to me, it definitely seems like it should be first degree. I don't know all the motives behind this. I really don't. But still, if a father takes the life of his child, she's only 9 years old, by the way, this person should be charged with first-degree murder. And if he's convicted, it should be an automatic death penalty, folks. It is just pure evil to do that to a child. Now, we don't know the cause of death. That we don't know. One thing we do know is that this man lied. He lied to the police. I'm wondering if this was a type of thing where in a divorce, maybe he was going to lose all access to a child. I don't know. I really don't know. But what would possess a person to take the life of their own child? It's very disturbing, folks. Let's go ahead and get into this. Right over here. Police charge father in murder of 9-year-old daughter. He reported missing. Now, this happened somewhere around Ticonderoga in New York. Says here, New York State Police arrested a Canadian man after his 9-year-old daughter was found dead in a pond in upstate New York. Authorities announced Monday. Luciano Fratellin, 45, called 911 Saturday night from Lake George to report his daughter, Melina, missing and possibly abducted. New York State Police Captain Robert McConnell said at a Monday press conference. State Forest Rangers found Melina dead the next morning in a shallow water of a pond near Ticonderoga, about 30 miles from where her father claimed she was last seen. Now get this. Fratellin and Melina, who live in Montreal, had entered the U.S. for vacation July 11th and visited Connecticut, New York City, and Lake George before her death. They were scheduled to return to Canada on Sunday, so Melina could return to her mother, who has full custody, folks. According to McConnell, Fratellin and his wife separated in 2019. Though his ex-wife retained full custody, officials said Fratellin was authorized to take Melina on vacation. Melina was last seen on surveillance video with her father at a restaurant in Saratoga Springs around 5:30 p.m. Saturday, McConnell said. About an hour later, she spoke to her mother by phone and did not indicate she was under any duress during the call, according to investigators. Sometime after Melina's phone call with her mother and before Fratellin's 911 call, he allegedly murdered Melina and left her body in a remote area where she was later discovered by law enforcement. But something is telling me, man, that this is probably all planned by the father. Yeah, take her to some places. Nothing's wrong. Have her talk to her mother. Everything's good. And then, bam, he commits the murder. Says investigators grew suspicious of Fratellin after inconsistencies emerged in his statements to police. Quote, the suspect's initial account is that he had pulled over in the area of exit 22 in Lake George in a parking lot to urinate. His initial report is that he steps away to a wooded area, returns to the vehicle, and at that point his child is gone from the vehicle. He reports a suspicious white van fleeing the scene southbound. During a subsequent interview, he then reports two unknown males forced her into a white van. That lead was thoroughly investigated and disproven. Yeah. Fratellin is charged with a second-degree murder and concealment of a human corpse. And this is the scumbag father right there. But let's watch this news clip here. Let's go ahead and play this.
The heartbreaking story, the death of a 9-year-old girl in Ticonderoga.
Her own father is being charged with a murder. NBC5's James Maloney has been following this case. He joins us now live from northern New York. James, what can you tell us?
Yeah, Brian and Liz, that's right. Melina Fratellin and her father were traveling here from Canada, and just this past weekend, police discovered the body of her here in Ticonderoga, and right now an autopsy is underway to discover the cause and manner of her death. Do you have anything to say about these charges? Luciano Fratellin said nothing walking out of court in shackles Monday after pleading not guilty to the charges of second-degree murder and concealment of a corpse. Police say that body was his daughter, 9-year-old Melina. Authorities say the two were traveling from Montreal on vacation, making stops in the Adirondacks. Fratellin reported his daughter missing on Saturday off of I-87 near Lake George, but authorities say his story was inconsistent.
Initial reports from Mr. Fratellin of a suspicious white van in the area of the alleged disappearance was proven to be untrue.
Police say the father told them two men put Melina into a van and drove away. An Amber Alert was issued but later canceled.
There's a balance between providing prompt information to the public, but also ensuring that information is accurate and reliable. We don't want to numb the public with unvetted alerts. So in this case, it was difficult to confirm some of the initial information provided by the suspect.
Police say they were able to focus their investigation on Ticonderoga, and the young girl's body was later found off of Route 74 near Eagle Lake. The police did not specify what exactly led them to that area besides the vacation trip. In the town, community members did not wish to speak on camera, but many of them saying a tragic incident like this is rare and that they are thinking about Melina's mother.
This is certainly a difficult case and a heartbreaking investigation. On behalf of the New York State Police and our law enforcement partners, I want to offer our condolences to the family of Melina.
Luciano is expected to appear back in court this Friday. At the same time, community members are organizing a candlelight vigil in honor of Melina at the Bicentennial Park. Live in Ticonderoga, James Maloney, NBC5 News.
So you guys saw that right there, man. Pure evil. How can a father do this to his daughter? It just baffles my mind. Someone's telling me that he didn't want his ex-wife to have full custody. Maybe him and the ex-wife were getting into it or something like that. I don't know, man. But still, even so, why would you actually take it out on your daughter? This is of the devil, folks. But I'm going to leave it right there, guys. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and White Network fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. And we'll catch you next time.